Welcome to another episode of Your Game Therapy. As always, I'm your host, Candor, and tonight we will be diving into episode number 7 of Subnautica Below Zero. If you are new to the channel, we play all of our games 99% blind, so if long-form Let's Plays with minimal edits is your kind of thing, you've come to the right place. On the last episode, we successfully set up another base, this time a little bit further into the ocean, a little bit further into the danger. But today, I think we're going to take it back to the story a little bit, and we're going to investigate some of the points of interest on our map. But as always, at the top of the hour, guys, grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite snacks, kick back and relax, and enjoy the next hour of Subnautica Below Zero on Your Game Therapy. Cheers. All right, I'm excited to get started. Let's begin. All right, so last episode we got to see murder. We actually saw a murder take place right in front of us. I don't know where he is, but he is out there and he is dangerous. He is armed and dangerous. I wanted to clear my bags out for first and foremost, a little bit at least. But what we need more than anything is we need a locker or two. I don't think I've set them up here yet. No, I have not. So let's do that. I think we should have enough for a wall locker at the very least. Okay, so let's set up the wall locker for now. I will sort all this stuff later, I promise you guys. I know I've said that a couple times, but we will figure all that out later. For now, what I want to do is a quick run to get some food. So let's hop into this guy. I hate the sounds of this game so much, man. Oh, it's just this guy. Okay. Why does everything sound so aggressive and angry? I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Oh my god. Seriously? I'm sure I've mentioned this in other videos and stuff, but there's been some real life stuff going on. So it's been about a week. It's been a little bit over a week since the last playthrough. So as always, it's the fun part of getting to learn all the buttons again. I know, seek fluid intake. And then trying to review the last episode, take notes on it, and figure out what we want to do next. The one thing about me is that I get so much anxiety when my HUD has all this information on it. So I definitely wrote down in capital letters in my notebook, I wrote, clear the map. So we are going to check out both of the alien installations that are in our map, and we are going to further that storyline, at least figure out what memories he's going to start to remember. But I came all the way over here just because I feel safer collecting food here than I did over there. Come on, got you. Get you. Let's get some bladderfish for some water. Bladderfish. By the way, I really love the quality of life highlight around these guys. I don't remember if that was even an option that I could have done in the last game, but it helps me so much. I am not good at colors, as we have covered many times before. But this helps a lot. Helps tremendously. Okay. I would say let's grab about 3 more bladderfish. And then I'll feel a little bit better about our situation. Wow. Let's grab 4. Oh my god, let's grab 5. Oh my god, let's grab 6. Oh my god, let's grab 7. Oh shit, okay. That felt like in Tony Hawk, when the first time you ever played Tony Hawk and you were just on a rail and you just go on forever and you're just busting out trick after trick after trick. And then suddenly you got like a 1,000,000-point combo. 8? Hold on. Can we do 9? Can we do 9? We can do 9. We can do 9. I don't think it counts anymore. I think the streak is over though. Yeah, we had the surface, so that kind of reset the streak counter. But okay. So as you guys can see, off to a good start. This bodes very well for us. Now, I took a quick little glance at our battery in our sea truck, and we're already at 67%, which makes me a little bit nervous. Like, what's that all about? I might have to see how much a power cell costs, because I think it's 2 power cells that power our ship, right? And then the other thing that's on our screen right now is that hydraulic fluid. We need to look out for gel packs or aerogel, whatever it's called. I want to do that today as well. So we're going to try to do all of that in one episode. And not get sidetracked when we discover something new. I get it, dude. We're fine. We're fine. Relax. We got this. We got this. You sound like my Apple Watch. Just yelling at me to be healthier. Okay, so we have some waters. There. Now you're going to tell me that my vitals are stabilized? Vital signs. Thank you. Now I do want to take this flare with me. All this can stay for now. How are we doing on batteries? We're okay with battery. And I guess I should cook some of this stuff. Why don't we... So if I keep... Okay, this is a question I did have and I wrote it down. If I keep the fish on me because we're underwater, will it stay good? Like this? I think they'll stay okay. As long as I don't cook them in advance. Let's try. We're going to keep them on us and see how that works. Oh, the power cell. That's what I was going to look at. Well, actually, let's go back outside again. One more time. Let's make sure that they run on power cells. I think it runs on 2 power cells. Yeah, 30% and 100%. So what is a power cell? Hydraulic fluid. Power cell is 2 batteries and silicone rubber. Now, silicone rubber is from the creepvine seed clusters, which we have to get anyways for the hydraulic fluid. And then a battery is copper and ribbon plants. Okay, let's make a quick run, especially since it's nighttime. Let's make a quick run. Let's make a quick run. We don't have any upgrades yet. It'll definitely be worth looking at upgrades. I also want to clear some of these over here. Some of these beacons, because I'm not 100% sure what they even are anymore. So let's grab... Why is it having such a hard time finding the damn seed? There we go. Got 1 seed cluster. Oh, I see another one over here. Maybe get 2 of them. So maybe get another 3 and then a 4. Say inventory full already. This whole sea truck not having storage, by the way, not cool. Not cool at all. I definitely, when I built it, I thought, oh, we're going to have like an entire chest that we can mess around with. So this has been different. We're also probably an episode away from it, but we're going to try to get the quantum technology. All right, silicone rubber. Silicone rubber. Silicone rubber. Okay, so we actually have like 6 of them now. We have 6 of them, and we have 1 creep vine that we can keep in here. And then we're gonna need copper and ribbon plants. So that, I'm pretty confident, is over here where the tentacles are. We're gonna get a bunch of titanium, I'm sure. I will say that I think this iteration, this game, has a prettier world than the last one. And this is just the biomes that I've seen so far. I like them a lot. 2, 3. Wait, did I get... Is that ribbon plant or did I get something else?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. Look, I'll just grab this. How about that? There, now our problems are solved. What is this? Oh, it's a sea glide fragment. It's okay. I don't need that. No, dude. No. Oh. Titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sea glide. I feel like we went somewhere different. This isn't where I think I am. Oh, what a difference a few hours makes. I remember at the beginning of this game, we were going to murder every sea monkey. Every sea monkey in the game was going to die. And then now they're like cool guys. And that, my friends, is probably a good example of maybe overreacting sometimes. A little bit of an overreaction. When you've been hurt before, you're quick to expect to be hurt again. Okay. Lots of titanium that I don't want. Just give me some copper. There's 1. I should be getting another one. No. Okay, hold on. Let me throw some of this stuff that I don't want. I don't want the titanium, but I do want this copper. And I have enough space for another copper if you want to give it to me. That's another titanium that I don't want. We have so much water. We made so much excessive water. I just really like being hydrated. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, so this will be the last copper we pick up right here. Okay, it'll be a titanium. It'll be 2 titaniums that we don't want. This will be the last copper or 2 that we pick up. There's copper. And there's copper. All right, so we're done there. So we've got copper. We've got, I don't know, how many ribbon plants did we pick up? We picked up an odd number of ribbon plants. So let's get 1 more. Let's get 1 more. Let's read this. Altera misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship Aurora. Galactic News, Intergalactic Perspective, The Independent. Contact has been lost with the Aurora some 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate. Wait, the Aurora was the ship from the first game. 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate in the Ariadne arm, report inside sources. Altera launched the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago and recently announced the ship had arrived in the destination's solar system. The Aurora has reportedly now missed more than one routine check-in. Asked for comment, a spokesperson for Altera said, communication with ships outside of the phase gate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule the last time they checked in. We have no reason to think anything has changed. Nonetheless, our sources emphasize that Altera cannot yet explain the loss of contact, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its missions, they are taking every possible measure to reestablish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. Keen readers will remember, however, that Altera's network of directors have a history of leaking scare stories like this to the press, only for the TransGov to rebound with positive news against the odds. Directors' shareholdings and dealings are, of course, not public information. That is interesting. That is very interesting.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So they basically said, no, nothing to look here, nothing to see here. Everything is everything. Mobile vehicle bay fragment, we already have that. So the Aurora crashes. They act like it's totally normal, nothing out of the ordinary. But there are inside sources that are leaking information on the story to this paper. What is this? Is this another Sea Glide? A beacon fragment. Alright, we already got that. I am just looking for a ribbon plant, please. Oxygen plant depleted. It's probably down here a little bit further. Whoa, another PDA.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called.
Manu.
I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Another wow, another one.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Oh, God.
Trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for
Trouble?
details,
No.
and my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Wow, that actually made me like grimace. It actually made me, oh my God. All right, buddy. First and foremost, you want to start some trouble? Get out of my face. That actually made me groan out loud. Oh my God, discipline meetings. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys about discipline meetings, man. For those of you that don't know, this channel is born of 20 years of corporate burnout. So I turned to gaming and a YouTube channel as my means of getting rid of some of that stress. And let me tell you that disciplinary meetings and corporate speak and all of that crap, I'm so glad to be out of it. So glad to be done with that part of my life, because there are things called, oh man, I don't want to go too deep into them, but let's just say that recording even did the kind of like the outline, the corporate outline you're supposed to do when you have a discipline meeting with someone. Although I don't think he did a good job of developing rapport, which is the first step before you do your disciplinary meeting. If any of you guys have ever been in one of those, speak up in the comments, share your experiences. But develop rapport is step one in any of these meetings. So yeah, I remember the pain that was these awkward conversations. That shouldn't be so awkward. They should not be this difficult. Let's just talk like human beings do. Okay, so I made one battery, or did it make me two batteries? It made me one, but I already had one in. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, watch. We're gonna pop this one out, and then we're gonna put one of the hundreds in. And then what's my next lowest battery? I think it would probably be the one that's on my habitat builder. Yeah. So habitat builder, pop that one out. Put another 100, and then let's make a power cell. Okay, so we got a power cell, but we can still make more batteries. I think we make one more battery. And then if we wanted to make one more power cell, I would need to make another battery. Okay, let's actually do that real quick. We can get a couple more ribbon plants very easily. So let's go back, get more ribbon plants, and then we will have made 2 power cells, which are perfect for our ship, our sea truck. But yeah, everything down to, I've told you to call me Manu. I'm not going to ever call you that. Like, I'm going to call you, so I'm going to address you with respect and not ever breach professionalism. I'm not going to call you whatever you want your nickname to be, bro. It's just awkward. Very awkward. He sounds not like the coolest director ever. At the same time, if you guys have ever had good leaders, a good leader is incredible. Goes a long way at helping you develop your career and helps keep you grounded and sane when a bunch of corporate turmoil and stuff hits the company. So there's good, there's bad. I just unfortunately have had more bad than good in my career. All right, so I don't pick up this because we always seem to need this. So we would just pick up one sample of that as we look for the ribbon plants. I love that they glow, which makes them a little bit easier to spot. Is this where we just were? No, this is a sea truck fragment. Whoa. We're 240 in, by the way. Okay, we got to make up our minds here. Do we want to go? I don't know what that is. I don't want to go meet that. Whatever that is, it's cool. I'm okay with that. Oh. We found a cave where ribbon plants magically fall from the sky. That's cool. And maybe grab another one of these, because we're going to need it for sure. Can I please pick you up? Okay. Oh, I want to know what that is. Let's go. Let's just go find out what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? I'm so scared, though. Curiosity killed the cat. By the way, there's no way we make it back in time. I don't know what I was thinking.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't know what I was thinking. Oh.
Oxygen.
Oh. Oh. I want to live. I want to live. Oh. Whoa, relax, buddy. You don't have to come all the way up here for me. Okay, I want to live. Okay. That area is interesting. That's north. No, that's south 300 meters. Okay. I think once we have our sea truck, we should go back there. Hold on. No, 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 no. We said at the beginning of this episode that we would not stray from the path. We're going to go knock out some story elements and then we're going to explore later. So let's do that. But it's 300 meters south. I will write that down in my notebook. I will write that down. Oh boy. Okay. Can we get this off our hands? Thank you. So battery number 2, which equals power cell number 2. So we should have 2 power cells now. And then we still have some silicone rubber, still have some titanium, some copper. We might as well drink some water. And then maybe let's make a quick little... Let's cook one of these guys. And then let's eat him. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. I think it's time to go check out some of these places. Why don't we also just take a quick look at upgrades? Are there any upgrades that we don't have? Insulated storage receptacle for beverages. Why would we want this? Why? When have we been able to make beverages? I can make this, can't I? Because enameled glass. Oh, I need diamonds for enameled glass. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to drop off some of the titanium, some of the copper, and the silicone. And we're going to go with this. Maybe we cook another. We'll cook one more, but it's probably going to spoil really fast on us. We also have, we already have one of the seeds ready for the hydraulic fluid. So let's go ahead and use our sea truck now. And the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. All right, we are back. We're back in our sea truck and we are ready for some action. Whoops. The first place I want to go to is I want to go to this emergency. Where did I see it? Emergency supply cache. I don't remember what it was. Okay, I could have gotten out of the way. I could have gotten out of the way of that one, but I didn't. I feel like we're hitting a lot more fish this time around. Just follow the trail of corpses, and you will find your way back home every time. All right, so we're going to the emergency supply cache. One, to figure out what it is out here that I even dropped it for. I hope this isn't at the edge of the map, and I decided to throw it out there as like a place to come back to. What is this, by the way? Have we been here? There's ribbon plants galore. I've not been here. Got water. What is this? Trinity barnacle. Trinity barnacles can be found near sea vents and geothermal hotspots. Often in clusters, they feature a thick capitulum shell casing that allow them to survive in very warm water temperatures. Mature barnacles develop a triad of ocelli, which are rudimentary photoreceptors. Okay, so their energy comes from light. I found an exterior grow bed. That's kind of cool. Might as well pick up a couple of ribbon plants while I'm at it. I didn't know you could plant ribbon plants. I hear you. I hear you, but I don't see you. Let's see if there's anything else over here nearby.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, I know. No. You know what? We're going back into our truck. Let's go back into our truck and follow the plan. What? Why is it so dark? Let's stay to the surface. Okay. Because whatever's dangerous is probably further down south, right? Okay, where are we? These are the parts of the game I don't like. Wait, did I come here because this is where there was a cave? Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay, I remember this. This looks interesting. I dropped this to explore it later because we found like a cave or a cliff. And we were gonna come back. And I swam all around it. Oh, I thought that was an eyeball. Oh, I thought that was an eyeball of something large. Oh my god, I thought that was like a god of the old sea or something, just like about to kill us. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom of this thing and see if I can go up from under. No. But look at how beautiful this is. Wow. Oh, we almost did it. I was actually going to say out loud, can you accidentally beat your vehicle? And we almost did. I was wondering why it was so dark. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's lights on this thing somewhere. No. No. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's a creature egg? Yeah, I'm not interested in creature eggs at the moment. What is this? I remember the rock grub. It was like a little tiny thing in the other game. Let's just drop that. Inedible. Okay, so you can't eat these, but look at, they're so cute. They light the way. Here, I'm gonna put this rock grub next to this rock grub. There. You guys are friends. Okay, what was that though? We gotta know. A rock grub, a small luminescent scavenger roughly thumb-sized. This creature may be a distant relative of the sand shark, sharing that species' unusual limbs, segmented exoskeleton, and burrowing behavior. Its circular set of teeth is designed to tear up clumps of coral and seagrass caught on the rocks. 5 legs, 2 arms, and a large flipper allow the rock grub to cling to and walk across rock faces in search of food, and swiftly swim to safety when under attack. Green luminescence. Glowing green in the dark would seem like a poor survival strategy, but this adaptation may be a mating behavior or other specialized process engaged in by only a fraction of the total population at any one time. Or perhaps being eaten is simply part of the rock grub's life cycle. Well, if it's a mating ritual, I just put you guys side by side. I'm playing matchmaker here. So hopefully you guys have a long and fulfilling life together. So here's the thing. That cliff, where it is and how high it is, I'm guessing that it probably is going to require the prawn suit. which we as of yet have not discovered the other two parts of. So I'm pretty sure prawn suit lets us get in there. And also, we're getting kind of close to one of the artifacts. So why don't we head over there? But unfortunately, for some reason, I'm getting a really bad feeling all of a sudden. By the way, what is this?
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Our maximum depth is 150. Well, that sucks. We definitely want the... We want the depth upgrade then. But alright, let's go towards this artifact. Let's work our way over here. We'll leave that emergency beacon, although what I should have done is I should have gone to the emergency beacon. I should have relabeled it like cliff or something. So that I know what I'm... Wow. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. I'm also driving like a maniac. Just looking straight down the most of the time. Most of the time I'm just looking straight down. Ew. So if it's 280 meters down, then wouldn't that put it like at 300 meters deep? How far can we go with our rebreather? It doesn't tell us. Because I'm thinking that might be too far. Maybe we go back to that one later and instead go... Oh, this is pretty. Look at that. Wait, the mobile base here? Did we get home? The pilot. There's the last known pilot as well. Yeah, we're home. By the way, what is this? Oh, I dropped that. Okay. So we got home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which means we have some batteries that we can pull out. Everything else is okay. Let's go ahead and put that battery in there. Let's... Okay. So we are home. Here, put some more ribbon plants in here. This was one of our homes. And then we will actually cook some fish as well while we're at it. Maybe even 2 of them. Okay. So let's eat and drink, and we are totally fine. I'm gonna try to go to that artifact. Even though it looks pretty deep, I'm gonna get to it. And then I'm going to... First I'm gonna repair tool though. Or I'm gonna drop the repair tool because that's smarter to do. And then put the repair tool right there. Okay. So we've repair tooled. Let's get our knife back in there. And then let's enter the sea truck. And let's go back towards that artifact. Where was it? 1135. Oh, it's actually over here. Oh, that's a thermal thing. No, 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 no. Don't not go in there. Maybe we go over this cliff. Is there a cliff over here? Huh, hard to tell. Here's another ejected sea truck. Wow. There's gotta be a way down. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take this to the limit, which is 150. Let's find a spot where we can go all the way to 150.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Sorry. Let's park this somewhere where like it won't break. So 137, this is fine. And then let's trust, because there are lights. We found lights. We found lights. Let's follow them. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think we're going the right way. Okay, we're on to something. Wait, is this the one we already came from? Is this the one that we already discovered? This is the one we already found, this one, isn't it? Yeah, I think we totally have already done this one. Yeah, this is the one we already did. Okay, so we've officially rediscovered a spot. That's great. That's great. My navigation skills continue to impress. Wildly impress. Yeah, this is where the guy was, or the first part of the game. Is there anything we can do here, maybe, that we couldn't do the first time? No? Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's try to figure out where that is. 420 that way. How was I so far off of the actual marker? Really? That's not even a big jump. Come on. You can make that. Creature egg. Don't care about that at all. Now what we do want is we want to see where our sea moth or our sea truck is. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not seeing it here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Sea truck found. All right, well, we're getting close. We're getting closer. It's that way.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Let's not stay at 150. Let's stay around 140 to be safe. Okay. 330. We're gonna have to go up again. And I think the only way to go down is through that heat vent. Which seems like it's suicide. Yeah, this seems like a really bad idea. But that's where it is. By the way, what did we just come up on? Oh, we've been here. We've totally been here. This is where the pilot was, and this is where that... Okay, the dish is there. Yeah, I don't think there's... Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I don't think there's any way... I just want to try it one more time. Okay, I'm sorry. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want to miss any achievement or not unlock something for hitting you in the face with a snowball. All right, so I think I'm going to have to go down that heat vent. Because, yeah, it's down there 295 meters. So let's try it. This is going to be, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this is not a good idea, though. Probably because we're going into a heat vent. You know what? You know what? We're going to pull an audible here. Actually, let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? What is the absolute worst that could happen? Terrible idea. Yeah, what were we thinking? That's not even remotely a possibility. No. We're not doing that. I think we're missing something here. There's got to be like a way to get there easier. There's like a cave system that we haven't found or something. But I think we're going to pull an audible. Will this damage our ship if we go down there? Please don't get stuck. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. We're putting our ship at risk here for no reason. Let's not do that either. Okay. Let's pull an audible. Wait. Oh. This looks a little bit more promising. Okay. We managed to get right under it though. Yeah, that's not as promising as I thought it was. Oh boy. Okay, well that looked nice. It looked promising. But now not so much. We're pulling an audible. And we are going to go towards that. And we're going to avoid whatever is making that noise, which is probably one of the big little guys. It's probably not even one of the big guys.
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transco vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Huh? Transgov vessel named Mercury. Oh! Oh no, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a good guy. That's an okay guy, right? He's not bad. No, he's not bad. We're getting towards the max of our depth here, though.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Yeah.
Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Whoa.
Geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Oh my god. We made our base like right on the awesome spot. Huh. Do we trust it? Where are we? Metal salvage? Wait, let's get our flashlight out. Okay. Let's not get lost in here. Sealed supply crate. Copper wire. Wow. They just hand out power cells here. Miracle of sound. Deep blue.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We need to figure out a way to play this music. Let's go back to our ship just to get our breath back. Okay. This is cool. We found something really cool. Let's go in. See if there's anything else cool. Cut open to access. We need the laser cutter for that then. Command chair. Okay. So we need the laser cutter to open up that right there and that. It's a transgov ship named Mercury. This looks like an old wreckage.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, an abundance of caution. Let's get some more air. And then let's go around the other way. See if there's another way in. Wow, it really feels like I'm fighting the controls here. That looks like that's all that is. Oh, gel sack. Totally worked out for us. Let's go. Oh, there's more. Gel sack. We will scan you in a second. But let's go to the ship real quick.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
He's a good boy. That guy's a good boy. All right. So we found gel sacks. How many do we need? We need, it's on the screen, 2 out of 4. Okay, so we need 4 of them. Okay, we can do this. We're almost there. There's 3. Might as well scan this one. Okay, gel sack. Organic structures grow on cave walls. The purple sacs which arise from the surface contain a low-density gel laced with spores. These burst from time to time, floating towards the surface and attaching onto the next rock face they encounter. While the gel sac is edible, its low density renders it an invaluable advanced construction material. Edible aerogel constructions applications. Okay, so we are 3/4 of the way there. Might as well pick up some of that. Uranite. One more. Just give me one more. There it is. All right, gel sac. I mean, let's get another one.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I mean, oh shit, we're 200 deep though. Okay, we're fine. Get to the sea truck. Okay.
Oxygen.
No need to swim to the surface. We've got that. So we have everything we need for... We have everything we need for the hydraulic fluid.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So perhaps we should go do that. Should we? I know I promised that we would clear the artifacts and stuff, but this seems like a really big, important step in understanding what we're trying to do here. Also, this is home. So doesn't that mean that the big red guy... Oh my god!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was scary. I was actually scared. That I was thinking out loud. I was like, wait. This is close to home. Doesn't that mean that the big guy is somewhere around here? And then that happened. Oh my god. Okay. So we have got what we needed to make... Oh, we left the creep vine over there though, the sample. Let's see if we could... Can we cook some food and make it salted? Yeah. Let's cure the Arctic peepers so that we have some food on us. Let's also drink some water. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing well. Let's drink some water. The food is okay for now. We have the gel sacks we need. We should start heading towards the other home. Drop the uranite crystal in there. Maybe even drop one of the power cells that we found. Seems like an excessive amount of batteries to be running around with, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Before this episode wraps, let's go ahead and... Oh shit, where am I going? I think it's over there, but first we got to go here. Oh man. I thought we were in trouble. I thought we were about to find out what it's like to... I thought we were about to find out what it's like to battle one of the big guys. By the way, where is my stasis rifle? And where is my 1-2 combo of like knife stasis? Like, I felt undefeated. I felt invincible when I had that in the first game. And I don't feel that way at all right now with any of the threats that are out there. I would just shoot them and stab them. Shoot them and stab them. And I was going toe-to-toe with Reapers. I was going toe-to-toe with whatever was in my way. But in this one, it's like run for your life. Pretty much all the time. So I can't wait till I get a rifle, if the rifle's in this game. Maybe they took it out because it was too powerful. Like, who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? But here we go. We're here now. Let's craft that fluid. All right. So we got the hydraulic fluid now. Big. Big, 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 big. Now wait, did I need one? Did I need one or did I need two? That's gonna suck if I needed two. I should have written this down. I did not write it down. But we're about to find out. Did I need one or did I need two? I don't remember. Damn, I could have sworn it was just one. It's just one. There's no way that it's two. There's no way that it's two. It's just one. Get out of the way, biter. He just tried to bite. Oh, that thing just shot him. The biter tried to bite my ship on the way by. I showed him what he could bite. Whoa. Have we been here before? Have we been here before? I think we have. Yeah, we have. We have. Okay. Yeah, this is where the scary jellyfish area is. Okay. Hi. Which, by the way, did you guys see what the underside of that jellyfish looks like? It's terrifying. Look, 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 look. Let's go under its skirt. Oh my god. Those rows of teeth. They look like diamonds. Okay. So we are here. With hydraulic fluid in hand. All right, hydraulic fluid in hand, knife in the other. Pick up snow. Okay. Yeah, it's the cold that'll get you. Okay. Let's hope it was just one, and I remembered correctly. Because while we were down there, we could have easily gotten more of these gels. Yes, it's just one. Necessary repairs. Repair the bridge. Oh, wow. Let's go. What did we just accomplish here? Flare? Why would we need a flare?
Within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
We need to get somewhere warm. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was nervous there for a second. So many resources here, though. Copper.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay. There's the bridge that just extended. Is that a crane? Should we go that way? It looks very exposed to the elements right now, though. Maybe go that way in a little bit. Why don't we go this way instead to get more heat again? And what is this? Copper? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like those veins, like the open ore. Where are we? Wow. I mean, we're already here. Might as well go to the crane. We're exposed. I don't see any heat source at all, though. First aid kit. PDA. No, no, we're going so fast. Nutrition block. Whoa. Thumper? What is a thumper?
New blueprint synthesized.
What is a thumper? Hold on, I'm going to run over here to get heat again, and then we're going to go back out. Or not. Where's the heat? Over here. Okay. What was a thumper? What was thumper? It was a blueprint. Thumper, 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 thumper. Thumps. What? Hey, in case you guys didn't know, a thumper thumps things. We have almost the resources we need for that, but what the hell does it do? Was the last game this vague about what it does? I don't remember that. It was definitely not in the last game. I don't remember a thumper. But what does a thumper do? I'm going to go down the ladder, by the way. Oh, we also have two communications that I didn't read. Okay. Copper ore. Is that all this is? Titanium. A lot of copper. Come on, there's got to be more of this area than there's this. At least this is all right. It's a way to getting warm again. We picked up 2 PDAs. What were the PDAs? That's geological data. We just got the Altera. Wait, Thumper batteries. From Omar on behalf mining crew Delta to Quartermaster Joe. I am speaking on behalf of the entire mining crew. Day in and day out, we are risking our lives in this cursed territory. When we signed up for this mission, we were not told about these ice worms. We lost a solid fifth of the crew before Altera took any action. 6 of our friends were emergency shuttled off the planet. Marcus was supposed to retire after this job. Instead, he was skewered by an ice worm. Have you ever seen someone get skewered by an ice worm? These thumpers that the company developed are just a stopgap solution. They do a great job of distracting the ice worms when they have power. How are we supposed to use them when the batteries burn out so quickly? Would it be possible to send us additional replacement batteries? A little more juice would go a long way. Respectfully, Omar and the Delta crew. Tunnels. Jesse Shen to Federico Turner. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They're marvels to the power of the ice worms. The sheer amount of ice they're able to cut through in moments takes us a couple days. Their tunneling mechanism is ruthlessly efficient. Altera could only dream of having this sort of mining capability. The ice worms uncover mineral-rich pockets as they tunnel, but going beneath the surface is so risky. We've lost so many already. I don't understand why we have to stay in this particular area of the glacier. I can't wait to get off this hellhole, ice hole, whatever. Hope you're enjoying the relative calm at Kappa. Wait, ice worms? So this is literally Dune. This is Ice Dune. And a thumper is something that causes seismic movement in another area for the ice worms to go attack over there. What do ice worms even look like? Can we see one? Oh shit, look, what's this? Peppers. Okay. We have peppers. Whoa. These high-density architect cabling structures have been discovered running between various sites of known architect activity on... Why am I reading this fast? On 4546B. The cable housing contains what are effectively a form of multi-mode fiber optic communication networks, physically shielded by a microscopic layer of pressed diamond dust. So we got some cabling. Oh, this is not a good area. Oh, this is not good. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. So now we got things to worry about on the surface as well? Is that what you're basically telling me? That there's not only going to be scary things in the ocean. I heard something. Inventory first aid kit. $2,000 that way. I mean, let's eat some peppers and let's get the hell out of here. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's eat some of these and let's get the hell out. Oh boy. Quartz. There's a green insulation. Oh no. It's just telling me that this is the right way, I guess. Why do I feel like we're going into trouble? What is this? Is that a cave? Okay. Relative safety? Oh, we found ion cubes. Special equipment required to get this is probably going to be a drill. Probably the prawn suit. I don't... What? Oh, shit. Okay, run. Run. They can come out of anywhere, then. They don't just come out of the walls. They come out of the ground, too. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I got peppers, right? I do have peppers? Yeah, okay, I have peppers. Copper. Okay. I guess we probably should use the peppers. Because it's cold. Dude. 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 No.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay. Okay. Why don't we have a hearth? Why can't we just go back home? What is that? We're stuck out here with dangerous weather. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. Like, what's more dangerous than the worm? You know what I mean? Like, let's just get the hell out of here. I feel like there's something we have to be missing. This bridge had to be for something. I'm trying to remember. The bridge connected. What station is this? This is the Delta team. And Delta was, I think all they did was they mined, right? They were miners. What's this red stuff? Frosted sinew tree. The frosted sinew tree is a large plant that collects bits of snow along its thick red stem. Snow is 90% air and can provide insulation, which helps prevent the formation of ice crystals in more vulnerable intersections of the tree. The surface of the snow eventually hardens into a layer of ice, but it still prevents the body of the plant from reaching dangerously cold temperatures. Should I be trying to cut this to see if I can make a suit out of it or something? No? Okay. Time to run. Wait, did we go this way? I don't think we went this way. Oh yeah, we opened these, I guess. Huh. Well, we got to a, oh, look at, that's so pretty. We gotta find a viewpoint for this. Look at that. I want to see how pretty it looks though. No. This way maybe? Are we running to our death here? Yeah, we've been here. Wow. All this to get a pretty view. Wow. Check that out. Wow. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. That would have been worth dying for.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Yeah, I
Seek
know.
shelter.
I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. And yeah, we have been here. This is exactly where we were before. last way we didn't go was this way, I don't think. And it looks like there's something here. Oh, this is exactly where we just were. Okay. So we popped out of this other way. It's a fork in the road right here? Yeah. Okay. So we've explored this area pretty thoroughly. I want to go this way real quick just to see if there's any way we survive this drop, which I don't think we do. Our sea truck is over there. Oh, it's so tempting to try to jump over there. But let's not do that. Let's not do that. Whew. So we unlocked this area, but I'm not 100% sure what we're supposed to do over here. It seems like this is the area where they were mining things. And now that we know about the threat of ice worms, that's just another monster to add to the list of problems that we have on our hands. Also, I think that sound I keep hearing is something in the air. I don't think it's something on the ground. And wow, look at all this thermal activity right now. Okay. I think I'm actually going to wrap this up here. Let me find a spot where I can at the very least be warm. Because I think we've got a long way to go in the coming episodes. And I'm going to write down some notes after this one. But as always, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Your Game Therapy. Like the videos so others can find us, and subscribe so you won't miss the next episode.